Hi everybody. I forgot to wave again, so hello, how are ya? We're going to be making some coasters today, and you're going to need scrapbook paper. This was 25 cents a sheet on sale. Some tiles from Home Depot. These are 8 cents each, and if you break down the cost of the paper and the tiles, each coaster only costs a dime. They can be even cheaper if you buy a box of tiles, but I didn't need that many, so I just got the ones they had. Some scissors, some felt for the backing, a paper trimmer, Waverly chalk paint and pumpkin, and good old-fashioned Mod Podge. You're also going to need some brushes. I have one for the paint and one for the Mod Podge. So these tiles are supposed to be 4 inches. They measure 4 1/4. So I want there to be a small border on top around the paper, so I'm going to cut each square to 3 7/8. This paper trimmer you can buy pretty much anywhere. I've had mine, this exact one, for over a decade now, and it still works as good as the day I got it. You just have to change the blades every couple of years, I guess, depending on use. So I have all my 3 7/8 squares cut down, and now I'm going to paint the tiles with the chalk paint. I picked the orange because it kind of went with the paper, and I'm just kind of in the mood to make fall stuff. Every other time I've made these, I've just left them white, but I really wanted the contrast of the chalk paint and orange. And you can see here it goes on the glaze section really streaky, and it took about 3 coats to get it solid, but it goes on the back like half a coat. The back's just really dry and it really sucks up the paint. And I'm also painting the sides and a little bit of the back that's going to be showing. Chalk paint doesn't really stick good to glossy surfaces like this, but we're covering it with Mod Podge anyway, so it'll be fine. I really like that pumpkin color. It's like a buttery orange. And we're just doing a little on the back here because the felt isn't going to cover everything up. So here they are, both dried. And I'm sure everyone knows how to use Mod Podge, but if you don't, here's a little primer. I'm going to squirt it on here. I'm going to spread it around. And the key with Mod Podge to make sure you have no wrinkles in your paper is to put down the thinnest coat possible. If you have too much product before you put the paper on, it's definitely going to bubble up. It's going to be sloppy. It's going to be sliding all over the place. So just get a coating over everything. Make it thin. Don't worry about it too much, and then press your paper into it like this, because I'm trying to get the paper somewhat saturated with the Mod Podge underneath, and then it'll finish being saturated when we put the Mod Podge on top to seal it. And you just repeat the process for every one you have. This would be really easy to make a bunch of these really quick. So there's my paper, and it's down now, and I'm going over it with the top coat. Spreading it out. I'm going to go around and smooth it all out and then go back with my finger and really burnish it in. That way you get the top coat and the bottom coat of the Mod Podge kind of soaking into that paper. There's a bubble right there I'm kind of chasing out with my finger. So just rubbing it in with your finger really good helps to sandwich everything together. Just push it down as hard as I can, even if it's me moving the product around. And look, I just need a little extra more. I think people overuse Mod Podge a lot. You don't really need that much. These have 3 coats of Mod Podge on them, and I went outside and sprayed them with a gloss varnish. I would probably wait a couple of days before I actually put something on them because the varnish does need time to cure even if it's already dry. So now I'm cutting the felt down using a ruler and just some scissors instead of a rotary cutter. This is going to be 4 inches, so there'll be a 1/16 of an inch. Oh, an 1/8 of an inch all the way around. That's right. I know math now. Yay. What I'm using here to mark is just a white color pencil. Nothing spectacular. Just have to go over it a few times. And I'm cutting these squares out. You can make so many of these for like $10. You could make enough for everybody you know. Especially if you get the paper on sale or if you buy the whole box. So cheap. And here I'm putting on the Mod Podge with my finger, and this is where I definitely want a thick coat. Because the felt has some nap to it. The back of the tile is not flat. So we want to have enough product in between the two to really stick them together. I'm going to put it on there and straighten it up and then give it a good hard press. Doing the same with the other one. And that's it. Doesn't get much simpler than that. You can change these any way you want, paint them different colors, use different papers. You can use felt pads on the back, but glue them on because the little sticky things don't really work. Anyway, that's it. Bye guys. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe.